Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, and welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We are still on Affiliate. There are more 3v3 maps, but I just keep getting sent Affiliate, so that's just what we dealt with today. I did hear this was a good game, but that doesn't really say much because everyone says that their game is a good game. So, let's hope this guy wasn't full of it. In the top left, we've got... Oh, well, okay. I might just get up and leave, but I'm comfortable. Anyway, yeah, it's Thran as Rohan. I wonder if he's going to try Peasants. I don't think I've ever seen him Peasants. Maybe he will. Hard to tell. His teammate is a Gondor. It is Death Machine, the Russian dude. I don't know why that's important, I just said it. And it's Real Stone. Or as his parents call him, Real Stogie. I'm pretty sure they do that. I would be very surprised if they didn't. But yeah, he's Mordor. And opposite them is Pip. We've seen him a few times. He's Rivendell. We've got Hesh. We've definitely seen him. And then we've got Rob as Mordor. So, sort of diagonally opposite Mordors. And, yeah, lots of elves. Elves v Men of the West, I see. I would say. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Thran's got cooking here. Yeoman start. Ballsy. Not really, that's what you're meant to do. But no peasants. Is he going to go for Kingsguard? That doesn't seem like him. No, 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 no. Oh my god, Thran, you're so... Okay. So lame, my dear. Dude, if your opponent's Mordor on a 3v3... I mean, I don't play this way, but that's because I hate it. But, as we see here, he's going double orc spam. He's probably going to make a third barracks. Peasants will beat orcs so well. And wait, have you got early clansman rush? Oh, okay. They're actually between the wall and the building, so they're all perfectly clumped here. And... I think the debuff is actually from Stogie, because I think they were helping the, I think they were debuffing the, Sylvan there. Dude, whose whites are these? Oh, it almost popped up. Okay, oh, it's Rob, okay. It didn't look like, I didn't see a debuff. But I think he used Commander's Horn. Anyway, they do go down there, and second clansman is here. Stogie's going, he's going in hard, okay. See, Thran, if he wanted to help his teammate, could do Rohan's Scout here to give them that extra bit of damage. And finally, someone is going Woodman Start. No Sylvan. Oh no, he's going both. Never mind. We're looking at Sylvan, RuudDevil. You... Don't worry about it. I just woke up. It's fine. I literally just woke up. Alright, there's a big skirmish in the bottom. Oh, Bounder spam. Meets Orc spam. They've already got their Dunedain Protector. Which is just the banner carrier, but it's Age of the Ring, so they have to make it cool. And yeah, these Bounders are going to hit those buildings pretty hard. And I think they were buffed by Tangato Hide because they got the buff on their feet. Let's see what happens. Orc Archers perfectly placed here to hit them in the crossfire. And I like, the last 2v3 we saw was on this map, but it was very fast-paced, it was very aggressive. And while I don't necessarily play 3v3s this way, I do prefer to watch it this way. Which is very aggressive and like quite intense. And I feel like it pays off pretty well on Affiliate because, yeah, you can actually do a lot of... It's actually quite favorable to be aggressive on this map. It's not like Lebanon where it's a bit difficult to be aggressive. And I think the difference is just the terrain on Affiliate. It blocks off a lot of the path. So it's a lot harder to get double teamed. So, yeah. Anyway, Fatty Bolger for Pip. Unorthodox, but he's going for it. Is he going to go call the Horde then? He only needs to hit level 2. He only needs to hit level 2 to do that. And he might just run out of steam because Stogie is pumping out their orcs. He's pumping them like he pumps his girlfriend. Okay, I'll stop that joke. Anyway, we've got Heroic Statue. We've got a well. I know Thran will laugh at that joke, but I stopped myself, Stogie. Okay. He's got Rohirrim Archers. That's interesting. Rohirrim Archers. Well, credit to Thran for doing something that people don't tend to do. But if he's not going to make an archery range and get the fire arrows, I don't see that that's a lot of orcs. I don't see the point of it. I really don't. Peneth Gelen, I mean, okay. They'll trample some woodmen pretty well. Alright, there's Call the Horde. Farmer Maggot on the field. It is not cheap to get level 3. On your Breland encampments, but he's done it. And all he needs to do is get one level. Oh my god, they focused him. They saw him immediately. That first volley. And he's dead. Yeah, see, that's the problem when you lead with Farmer Maggot. They're just going to focus him down because they know how good he is, eco-wise. And he sticks out like a sore thumb. So, yeah, Stogie did the absolutely right thing there and just focused him immediately. So many Orc Archers there. He's going to need to get Outriders. And this actually is looking pretty bad for Pip because... I mean, we're not on Mordor Cam, but I imagine... He's on 8 points. In fact, the Rivendell was on 7, so that was actually pretty close. Does he have enough units to deal damage to buildings? I don't think so. But I would imagine Pip is going to get Dunedain Gathering any second now. Well, let's put it on, there we go. Alright, so Sylvan's moving up. Barracks managed to survive, upgrading that. Trying to creep hill trolls with cavalry. Interesting. I'm going to guess the Rohirrim Archer was a misclick. I'm going to guess that was a misclick. I think he meant to make these guys, these boys. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant to do. Anyway, Nazgul. Wait, the Nazgul is from Rob. I wonder where he's going. Is he going to flank Death Machine here? Double Pinneth Gellin. Trying his best to avoid the spears. He's building Heroic Statue for a nice buff there. And the Nazgul is here. And a nice trample from Rob. And he's actually pushing forward, destroying some farms on the top side, just judging by the minimap. That's a lot of orcs. Morgul Sorcery into Gothmog, or maybe just Orkhorn. And I think this army just deletes this one, but we'll see what happens. Thran under Heroic Statue, so these archers are actually going to be probably two-shotting these orcs right about now. And he went in, and then decided to just leave. So that's a lot of dead orcs for no gain there, Rob. Not sure about that. But I'm guessing Rob had a plan. Anyway, Stogie pushing very nicely. He's got the troll to back up his attack. Very well done. And he's got quite a few spears now to protect against the Outriders. But I feel like it might be easier to separate these from the archers, and then the cavalry can just get a cheeky trample in there. Alright, there goes the Inspire Fear. He's chased some poor buggers into the orc backline here. In fact, 2 poor buggers. And that's a lot of cavalry. I think he made Rohan archers, actually, to deal with the orc pikes. That might be why. The Rohirrim warriors for the epic trample. And then, yeah, the archers to deal with the pikes. That's probably what he was thinking of. Alright, there goes the Outriders. We've got level 5 orc archers. And I think he did get a pretty juicy trample there. We just caught the end of it. Mouth of Sauron now. Sylvan actually attacking his troll cage here. Some cheeky attacks here. And if you look at the minimap, you see all the green in the middle? That's Hesh. And he's spreading like wildfire. He's captured the signal fire. He's moved down here to attack Rohan. A Death Machine, for lack of a better word, is getting absolutely touched. Tier 2 now for Pip. And if he gets the troll cage, that's actually going to be pretty helpful for Pip, because that means no more trolls. And Stogie just saves it. Oh, he's gone for the Suns. Very nice. He is making a Dunedain, so he can't queue up the Suns yet. He doesn't even have enough money for the Suns, but they will come soon. And Dunedain Gathering's pointing backwards. Well, I guess they're able to, you know, get out and fight and not get just stuck as soon as they spawn. Hesh has gone for Radagast and for Tauriel. Well, one of those is a good choice. And are we going to get our XD? Nope, we're just going to run into some spears. Hell yeah, Thran, keep it up. You are the best. Alright, Eastling encampment coming in for Rob. Maybe he just wants to get some phalanx, because these orcs... Oh, they actually got full cavalry there. Oh, maybe. No, he gets away. Oh, don't tell me you're dying again, Farmer Maggot. Oh no, that was Fatty Bolger. Well, you know what? Credit for Pip for going for Call the Horde. It's not every day you see that. Because he wants to lose, you know, 10 power points worth of bounders to the enemy. But he did it, and he's on the back foot, but I wouldn't say he's out of this, because once he starts queuing up the twins, if they're not out already, then yeah, he'll be able to hit back so quickly. And on a map like this, where the battlefield's narrow, I bet you Stogie was thinking he's gone Breath of Manwë. So that's probably what he's thinking about. He might be surprised when the suns come out. Oh, speaking of surprises, Rob, who's lost very little, And has only just been making orcs. Has managed to save up for the Witch King of Angmar, so there we go. And he'll be able to hard counter cavalry. Each time he swoops, he's going to kill like 3 horses. Alright, there's Elven King's Patience from Hesh. Death Machine really needs to start playing more aggressively and help his teammate out. I know he got a bit of a bloody nose, but he needs to... He is Gondor. He could easily hero spam and get in there. And the Dunedain are just going to have a bit of a field day here. Are they going to try and focus the level 5s? I know I would. We'll see. Yep, they get him. Very well done. Alright, are these suns coming out? He's queuing up both of them. Very nice. Another hero? Ah, the Elven King. Alright, Thran's sticking with the calves. Got a lot of Rohirrim archers. He's even made a tower. Wow, he must have been desperate at one point. Has he got fire arrows? He's leveling to level 2. He'll probably get fire arrows in a second. No giant bats to one-shot the Witch King. Oh, never mind. He's dismounted anyway. Actually, mounted or dismounted. Witch King is perfect against cavalry. Thran's going with Elf Hell. Maybe he's just clicking buttons.
I am Elro here, of Rivendell.
Alright, I want to see what the twins do. You know, we used to never see them. And now everyone makes them. It's actually pretty exciting to see. Alright, Horn of the Westfall. 60% damage and armor. Let's see what you got, Witch King. Let's see what that 60% armor can do against the Witch King. Huh? Yep, they do. Oh my sweet Jenkins. What the hell? Okay, those horses were in heat. They just wanted to fucking get out. That wasn't the Witch King. They literally were just... Okay, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Gondor in the middle. Fighting Greenwood Slayers. A very nasty Radagast. And I don't... Is Thranduil in there? Am I fucking blind? Faramir. There goes the stun. Here's the Elven King. Low health, maybe graze some spears. But his trample don't stop. Literally Miley Cyrus and a wrecking ball next to Thranduil on his stag. They're the same picture, definitely. They just don't stop. Alright, lots of Dunedain. There he is. There they are. And... yeah, don't mind if I just completely nerf your orcs into the ground. Oh, and don't mind me while I get tier 3. Don't worry about it. I think the range on that stun is very, very generous. And if I was him, if I was Pip, I would pop the healing cart. Alright, Witch King going into the middle now. Man, Gondor just getting bullied. It's actually kind of a poor display from Gondor. Has to be said. I mean, he started out very aggressively, but that was like a minute into the game. That was his high watermark. And Witch King, level 5. Well... is there a way they could stun that Witch King and then just completely mow him down with, like, ranged firepower? I don't think so. Horn of Gondor doesn't stun heroes, unfortunately. It would be amazing if it did. And Disturber of the Peace? No! Let the Nazgul go there. I would not have let him go. Oh, a very nice trample from Thran. Bailing out real Stogie when he needed him most. He might actually get the Suns here. Wait, Disturber of the Peace? Decided to nuke Mouth of Sauron. That's fine. Fessy Bulger is still alive somehow. I'm not really sure. And Elladan is... no, Elrond is dead. And now... wow, that's technically 3 heroes down. Maybe they should just switch sides. Maybe Rohan should fight Rivendell. Alright. He's got the marketplace, so his eco, even though he hasn't got that much of the map, shouldn't be that terrible. But yeah, Thran with some Rohirrim archers, now level 5 from all those Dunedain. Yeah, Thran actually did something well there. I shouldn't sound so surprised. He'll get angry at me. Alright, but now while the Rohirrim are away, the mortal can play. Or at least he's thinking about it. He's got plenty of phalanx.
We will protect the small folk of Ariador.
And then once he upgrades these archers, then there'll be no escape. Slaves of Nirn as well. Wait, who got the Slaves of Nirn? It was Rob, okay. That's probably explains how we got that Witch King. In fact, they should just rename Slaves of Nirn to Control F Witch King. Double ping. That double ping is, or rather the first ping is man, and then the second ping is fucking Hellman. That's what that means. Alright, the tower went down. I'll pretend not to see it. We'll click away. We'll just have deniability there. Do 9 have equipped their spears. And I understand that he's helping Stogie make some progress here, but... Well, Gondor's going in, but now Mirkwood's going in, and Death Machine was struggling being at one place at once, let alone 2 places at once. Alright, Kingsguard are here. They're going for the fortress. They must have a plan if they're going for the fortress. Orkhorn, Helm of Helm Hammerhand. Was he going to go for... No. I'm not an orc. Are you sure? You kind of look pretty ugly. Kind of look like me when I wake up. Alright, it did actually work. They got stunned by the horn, by the way. I was memeing on it, but it worked. And now Athelians are going to mow these guys down. Eastlings, they actually have their upgraded bows. They are really dangerously clumped there. There's Ere the Sun Rises from Thran. They're stunned perfectly. That was very fortunate. That was like one of the most misshapen attacks by Rob I've ever seen. There are easier ways. Wow, okay, that was literally just a feat. You know, there are easier ways. If you want to throw away your army, what you do is you click on your army, right? And then you just right-click your fortress. Like, there are easier ways. You don't have to give the enemy power points. Alright. Where Rob failed. Maybe Hesh will, Nope, he's just gonna leave. Okay. And how is this bottom lane going back and forth again? Like, seriously? No, bro, no, okay. No, Thran, now is not the time when you leave. Forget Hesh. Mordor is defeated, and now he's making headway. Why are you leaving? What the... Oh, I swear to God, his brain, man. It's on backwards sometimes. Now, look, you can get a fortress. He's so close, he's got double trolls. Why are you leaving? Forget the Thranduil, man. You could have get the fortress... Oh, my God. Forget this. Let Death Machine deal with that. They got fucked. Rob fucking up that attack was the window you needed to then go for this fortress. Alright, there's Mouth of Sauron, 300% armor boost. The trample from the Nazgul. Very nice. Eladan is back on the field, or is that Elra here? There's Eladan, okay. I always have to check because I'm just guessing every time with them. And now Mirkwood shows up. There's Wraith on Wings. See? If these are Stogies, they are because they're going after Thranduil. Oh my God, they could have easily got that fortress. They could have easily Wraith on Wings plus the trolls and then the Rohirrim archers. They could have easily got that fort, man. Forget the fucking Elrond. No, oh my God. Why did Thran go back? This wasn't a... Mordor was on the way back. Rob had lost half his army. He just had heroes. Man, oh my God. They could have easily won the combat the fort there. Wraith on Wings aren't going to last long enough to kill Thranduil. It's just not going to happen. They're just wasting your tier 3 by doing that. Yeah, Witch King just one-shots Kingsguard. Or maybe two-shots him. Okay, I feel like... Knowing Death Machine this game, he's finally got a good army. I feel like they're going to get deleted by a spell. I don't know, it just seems like it's coming. So now with Elrond leading the line... Yeah. The tide has turned once again in the bottom. And I blame Thran. Because he ran away. And I bet you he's telling me he needed to run away. You did it, man. Man. Alright, Death Machine's on his way. Let's see if the Athelian Rangers can delete... Elrond here. Real Stone's got his own Witch King here. And Rohan's here as well. If they clump on Elrond, they should actually kill him here. They're triple teaming him just to get the Lord of Rivendell. No, who's he going for? Oh, he's going to go for the twins. And that cavalry clump damage is always a beautiful sight. There we go. That's one hero down. Level 5 Kingsguard. And using it very well. There we go. And... Yikes. I feel sorry for Pip, man. Oh, that poor guy. Okay, let's see. And Hesh is going back again. I mean, sieging a Gondor base without siege is difficult, so I guess he has to go back here. Mordor's attacking as well. Kingsguard are on the way back. And Death Machine is going to help the Witch King. Okay. There's a lot of Sylvan Spears in there. Thran. Do you just... Okay, this is what Thran did. So he's here. He's like, okay, click. Okay. La 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 la. And then they just all died. I've got to not cast these games with Thran anymore. Or at least I'll have him with me so he can explain himself. I know what he'll say. He's like, why you want to hurt me? Oh, man. Okay, let's see the powers. The tier 3 was used, but I don't know where, actually. The Aotharid was used. Witch King moonwalking there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Tier 3 almost back for Thran. Very close to... I think it's Bombadil. I think it's Grey Pilgrim, then Bombadil. I'm pretty sure. So he's close there. And the Mordor... Yeah, Rob has started out pretty well, and he has a good army. But hasn't actually been able to kill a lot, and his points have stagnated a little bit. He is close to tier 3, though.
The age of men is over.
Alright, Gothmog's here. A strange choice now that he's got nothing but Easterlings, but he does have... He does have Gothmog on the field now. So Zanan goes in again, as you do. Alright, he's just gonna make heroes, fuck it. We're just gonna have a wicked troll party here. I guess. Alright, I want to keep on Rivendell Camp, because he's close to tier 4. Plus tier 3 is on. He's got 400 CP. He did lose all of his heroes. But I imagine someone's going to send him money to get Elrond back. Alright, they're going up for a big attack here. The only one who's not there is Pip. So it might be 3 versus 2. But Pip can actually help out with his powers, obviously. Seems they're going to combine their forces and just go straight for it. Yeah, it seems that Stogie's base is the likely target. And they just need to be hopeful that Kingsguard doesn't trample them from the rear. Okay. This is kind of cool. They're like just marshalling up for or mobilizing for a big attack here. No, they've changed plans. They're gonna go for Thran's base.
You have my sword.
Oh, and they've been spotted. Ah, yes, everyone's favorite scout, the Builder. He's been spotted. He's exposed both their armies. There it is. Gets XD'd, but gives them valuable information. I will not leave until my people are safe. Bro, you just sit there being chilling. What are you talking about? Alright, here they are. So, Gondor and Mordor will arrive from the south. Thran just needs to hold them off. They're dangerously clumped. Ere the sun rises again. Gets a favorable stun. And that's the upgrade from the fortress. There's lots of spearmen in there. I don't think they'll accomplish much. Aotharid comes in. And all the Mirkwood heroes as well. There's Legolas from the top there. And I think Thran's got a full upgraded Rohan fortress. You can see the spear throwers from the ramparts there. And I think that was Gothmog dying to spears. I think he was still on his warg. And the Grey Pilgrim accomplished jack fucking shit. He's actually very squishy. If you summon him in an army, he will easily die before you get the spells off. Alright, Pip is actually moving in the south. He's going to get tier 4 any second now. But yeah, I mean, they all have silver armor. They're so tanky. The stun. Okay, something stopped the stun there. There goes Wraith on Wings from Rob. Or was that Stogie? No, it was from Rob. And yeah, with the arrival of all those Mirkwood heroes, yeah, that was a bit too much for Thran to handle. There's tier 4 from the Woodland Realm. And surely Witch King's going to fall there. That's all your abilities reset. There goes the rebuild. And Pip should really be attacking right now, actually. Like, his army's still just being chilling there. And that is real stone. That is the tankiness of level 5 Mouth of Sauron, by the way. Just in the middle there. Why the hell not? Alright, Felbeast goes down. That was just a summon. Not a big deal. Plenty of heroes still on the fortress. And there it is. The Wombo combo. Great Pilgrim didn't even get any value, but they had the Mirkwood tier 4. And, dare I say, a pretty slow response time from Gondor, actually. Come to think of it. Realstone's Mordor got there before Gondor did, which is, rather strange. But yeah, this has been a pretty good game. Very back and forth in the bottom. I liked how they comboed as well. Kingsguard played a pretty good part in killing a lot of these heroes in the bottom, but they comboed well. I believe that if Thran didn't run back for no reason, then they would have got that fortress. Easily would have got that fortress, especially if Realstone had Wraith on Wings. Like, I feel like they could have got that Rivendell fortress. And as you saw, if the heroes are running away, Kingsguard can just trample anyone. So the fact that he had Elrond maybe wouldn't have been such a big deal. And yeah, there's the concede from Stogie. He played well though. That was a good game. That was actually a really good game. That was aggressive. There was some funny misplays. There was some dangerous clumping. But I thought that was pretty good. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.